Hi there. I'll start with the near weekly chart to show you the primary Wyckoff market structure, then zoom into the daily chart for the shorter term setup. So with the weekly chart, currently we are seeing near within at least the mid stage of the accumulation cycle, if not the late stage. Okay. We don't know how long each cycle lasts. It depends on macro environment. Sometimes it happens very quickly within 2 to 3 months, the accumulation is over. Sometimes it lasted way longer. So look at what happened in 2022. For the case of NIR, it started somewhere around November 2022 and lasted all the way till January 2024. So over a full year last time. And what we're seeing now is it is still in the testing phase, basically within this sideways range trading zone from the low of 1.01 or $1 to be simple, all the way to the purple line of $3.16, the purple key level over here. So what we want to see is something called a sign of strength, meaning higher than average trading volume over here, similar to what we had sometime back in mid-May to early June. And that's only one criteria. The second criteria is for the price to go back to re-challenge this purple line. Okay, like what it did back in September, November last year. So two criteria: higher than average volume, the price go back to this level. Why this level? Because that's what the automatic rally sets. Okay, that automatic rally usually sets the trading range of the accumulation cycles. You know, that sideways, the top is usually set by that stage. And right now, this was a failed attempt, but it's not over yet. The volume has died down quite a bit. So it may do a second time test to come try to reach this level again. But we'll have to see how the volume goes. Okay. And just one more thing before we move to the daily chart. Here, looking at Bitcoin gives us more hints, because last time, back in 2022, when Bitcoin dropped to the bottom, NIA followed suit. Not only that, after it bounced up when Bitcoin started to climb, it overreacted when Bitcoin was doing its sideways. During the backup last point support situation, this is the thing I was talking about. Okay. That's the time when, you see the blue line, right? When it started to drop back just from that sideways, very slight movement, or this slight click down, NIA overreacted and dropped to a point lower than its initial bottom, or when the time Bitcoin bottomed. So we call that a spring in Wyckoff terms. That's the last shakeout, where the whales scare away the smaller fishes before they let the price shoot up to the next distribution cycle. So there are many different scenarios I've shown you in other sessions of other altcoins. Some of them drop almost the same as Bitcoin. Some, in this case, drop even further, overreacted. Some didn't really follow, like the case of Ethereum. It actually bottomed out earlier than Bitcoin. So 3 different scenarios can play out. Here, having seen the big picture, let's zoom into the daily view. What we are seeing is that NIR is staying at the stronger half of this medium-term uptrend, okay, after that short-term spike. This uptrend started back in early February. You see, it has been traveling along this trend. It has returned to this trend. And we talk about this when we get closer to the end of this month. It is gapping along this triangle. And 1.96, it is definitely going to retest. The bulls are going to retest whether they can climb back and retest this uptrend ceiling. If they fail, that means they're going to drop below the center line and goes to the weaker half of the uptrend. It's still the uptrend, but they're going to buy time to rebuild confidence and should above this or break above this green key level of 1.96 again before they climb to the stronger half of the channel. However, remember, this is the short-term view, meaning the micro picture. The bigger picture that I said is the sideways range, right? This is the big sideways range from $1 to 3.16. Just to recall, in case if you're too focused in the short-term range. So if it does drop and come to retest the bottom of the uptrend, it is going to get closer back to the yellow line, and it may fall through this support. All right, so that's the downside risk, coming back to the retest the bottom of the sideways range since February. And when would that likely happen? That's the time I showed you, right? If Bitcoin really drops, NIA may follow suit. That's one of the biggest driver. The others, well, all of a sudden NIA has a big issue. That can be another factor, but you know, it's not common if they're not making any big changes. Okay, if they're not making any huge upgrades to their protocol, if there's nobody using AI to create malicious code to attack NIA, that's not the situation that's going to likely to happen, right? So the near term, the biggest risk comes from Bitcoin dropping or the stock market dropping, okay? And if you're interested to access these analysis 2 days earlier, join the other channel members now. Also, if you want to understand how to interpret the narratives you see from the news or from reading blogs, go check out my other videos that analyze the narratives for you on major assets, so you can get the sense of how to assess the catalysts and frictions and get a more holistic view for yourself. See you in the next one. Thank you.